everyone, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Carrie, and I'm a librarian with the Elyria Public Library. Today, in celebration of Women's History Month, we're going to dig through the catalog a little bit to take a look at the biographies of several notable Ohio women. Toni Morrison was born in Lorain, Ohio in 1931 and was one of the most celebrated American novelists of our time. She won the Pulitzer Prize for her 1987 novel Beloved, as well as the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1993. She was also awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2012. The Origin of Others is one of her final works. Drawing on her Norton lectures, Morrison discusses otherness and the fear of people not like us. She relates these issues to her own personal life, as well as how exploring these issues impacted her work. It's a brief read, but like all of Morrison's work, it's an extremely powerful one. Gloria Steinem, the world's most famous feminist, was born in Toledo, Ohio in 1934. Steinem is probably best known for her 1963 article, I Was a Playboy Bunny, her exposé on the working conditions in Hugh Hefner's chain of Playboy clubs. She is also known for co-founding Ms. in 1971. My Life on the Road follows Steinem as, well, she lives her life on the road. She details how chance encounters with strangers helps her empathize with others and broaden her worldview, which in turn she believes helps her be a more productive activist. Athens native Maya Yin was a Yale student in 1981 when her entry for the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial Design Competition was selected as the winner. Boundaries is almost like her design journal. Lynn discusses the inspiration behind her works as well as her thoughts and hopes she is trying to convey. She also talks of the controversy about her intentions surrounding the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, as well as the inspiration for other works, such as the Civil Rights Memorial in Alabama or the Women's Table at Yale. With beautiful prose and stunning photography, this is a fascinating look into one of America's most notable architects. The first Black actress to be nominated in 1953 for the Academy Award for Best Actress was Cleveland's Dorothy Dandridge. Dandridge has often been compared to Marilyn Monroe, both beautiful bombshells with hard childhoods, difficult professional lives, and mysterious deaths. Donald Bogle's biography follows Dandridge throughout her life, from her beginnings as part of the Dandridge sisters, her rise through minor movie roles and nightclub performances, to her career high of her Oscar nomination for her role in Carmen Jones, as well as her struggles with her harsh mother, disabled daughter, and doomed relationships. It's a tragic story and, unfortunately, an all too familiar Hollywood one. Legendary sharpshooter Annie Oakley was born in Darke County, Ohio in 1860. She was best known for acting the front woman for Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. She also believed in educating women on how to use guns, not only for self-defense, but also to help women be able to provide for themselves. Over the course of her lifetime, she trained over 150,000 women on gun safety and use. Glenda Riley's biography explores Oakley's early life as she hones her sharpshooting skills by trapping game, and how she eventually became the star for Buffalo Bill. She also tries to analyze Oakley's place in history. Oakley was self-sufficient and helped empower women, but she also didn't believe in women's suffrage or modifying traditional Victorian gender roles. It's a fascinating juxtaposition from one of the most fascinating performers. Many notable Ohio women don't have biographies specifically focused on them, so why not try the More Than Petticoats series? This series features each state and presents around a dozen mini-biographies of women of importance. Ohio's Petticoats discusses women such as Jane Edna Hunter, the founder of the Working Girls Association, now the Phyllis Wheatley Association, that offers shelter, assistance, and education for Cleveland women. She is also the namesake for the principal building of Cuyahoga County's Department of Children and Family Services. There's also Helen Herron Taft, who was the first lady to write her memoirs, own and drive a car, follow her husband in the inauguration parade, support women's suffrage, and successfully lobby for safety standards in federal workplaces. There's also Dorothy Fuldheim, the first lady of television news. She was the first woman to anchor a television news broadcast, and over the course of her career, she interviewed notable figures such as Helen Keller, Adolf Hitler, the Duke of Windsor, and Martin Luther King Jr. And finally, if you're tired of reading about inspiring women, why not read about some wicked Ohio women? Wicked Women of Northeast Ohio includes 10 mini-biographies of women such as Ardell Quinn, who ran a notorious brothel in South Euclid and eventually got busted by none other than Elliot Ness, Velma West, a perky flapper who apparently murdered her husband with a claw hammer during an argument, and Jeanette McAdams, who was possibly an early female serial killer from Ashland. She was accused of poisoning the majority of her family with arsenic. If you're interested in any of these titles, check out the links in the description of this video, and that will take you directly to their entries in CleveNet's catalog. Also, feel free to stop in any open Elyria library and speak with a librarian. If we don't have a title available on the shelf, we can definitely pull copies in from another library. Thank you again for tuning into this book talk featuring historical Ohio women. Don't forget to check out the other videos on the Elyria Library channel. We have more book talks, craft videos, and virtual story times. Have a great day and enjoy your Women's History Month.